Hello and welcome to my bedroom. Hello and welcome to the boudoir. Hey guys, so we're standing in my bedroom talking about mods. I just wanted to go over some of the basic quality of life mods that I found because if you're like me and you've hit sort of the end game and you've noticed some things that could be better, like it's a little hard to line up your farm crops sometimes, or you don't get all the information you need from the UI, and you can't tell what time of day it is sometimes if you're inside. But I just wanted to show you a few of the mods that I found digging through some of the archives and some of the new mods that have come out recently, and some popular mods that a lot of people already know about but that I would like to highlight because I use it myself. So anyways, let's get started. Alright, so this is the Crafting with Containers mod. It's pretty simple. Basically pulls the resources from the chests around a workbench or a forge, or whatever you're using to craft, and it doesn't have to be in your inventory. So as you can see here, I don't have any metals or any, materials to build with on the forge, but I can make bronze, I can make bronze nails, I can make a padded helmet, I can make iron nails because I have all of this in the box. So there you go. Crafting with Containers. Wonderful quality of life mod. So the BetterUI mod is what makes my bars green on my hotbar, and it's what gives me stars instead of numbers over here. It also does some really cool things, like when you upgrade things. Let's see. So like over here it shows you it just changes the UI a little bit. So it shows 43 to 48. It shows you what it was and what it goes to. And little fixes like that. It also shows you things like how much time is left on your crops. In the build phase, it shows you how much of the crafting material you have in the inventory and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a really cool mod. It adds a lot of really small features that just make the UI a little bit better, and that's why it's called BetterUI. So there you go. So the Nexus Clock mod is really cool because I was looking for a way to tell the time in game but still be immersed, because that's what I'm looking for in all these mods for quality of life is immersion. As you can see in the top middle of my screen, there's the word morning, and that's because I set the date and time setting to fuzzy. That's a setting on this mod that you can use. And it basically, instead of how it works out of the box, which is like a 24-hour time clock in white text with a normal font, I customized it because it's very customizable. You can change the font, you can change the color, you can change the format of the clock, and you can set it to fuzzy, which is what I did because I like that's more immersive to me. So you just saw it change to late morning up there. And it just goes throughout the day, so it gives you kind of a rough idea of the time without giving you the exact time. So if you're looking for a mod that won't take you out of the game by looking at just a number on your screen, you can do it with this mod as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So the sort mod is pretty straightforward as well. It's a really nice quality of life if you are one of those people who just throw stuff into chests a lot, and you need something to sort it out for you. So like this chest is just full of all kinds of food and stuff, and I can just hit this, and it sorts it nicely and beautifully. Now, I personally am about to split this up into different... Oh, I'm going to put this here, and then check this out. So now it's down here. I can just sort again, and it puts it where it's supposed to be. So that is nice. But I do like to, when I have the room, sort out my boxes, my chests, so that I organize them like this. So I don't use the sort button as much, but when I get to the point, as I do with every base, that I start to fill up all my chests, and then I have chests with just random stuff in them, this sort button does definitely come in handy. So yeah, that's definitely one more little quality of life mod. The Pioneer mod is kind of new. It has very few downloads, but as of making this video, it has very few downloads. But it's exactly what I was looking for in a mod like this. So there are some mods that expand the map radius that is discovered, and it's configurable and stuff like that. But this one is really RPG-like, and that's why I like it. So the base discovery radius is doubled compared to vanilla. That's just running around. And then the discovery radius on a boat is tripled compared to vanilla. So that's like while you're on a boat, it's more because you have more visibility in the open ocean and stuff like that. The radius increases gradually based on altitude. So the higher up you go, the more you can see, which makes sense. The radius is also increased by 20% of the base radius during daylight and decreased by 10% of the base radius while in a forested area. So it's really realistic. Oops, I just hopped out of the boat. And I just wanted to show you, while we're on this boat, how we're discovering these large swaths of the map. You can see I kind of started to do it over here a little bit, but this over here was the traditional size, and this is me going back and forth some. This is just because I'm on a boat with the Pioneer mod. So I really like this mod. It's another nice quality of life mod, definitely. And last but absolutely not least is my personal favorite so far, the FarmGrid mod. This thing changed my life. I was already pretty good at, lining up my crops and stuff like that before. I got pretty good at it, but as I moved through the game, it was just one more thing that I was becoming a little bit tedious. Trying to line it up all the time and having to spend that time, I didn't want to do it anymore. So, I found this. We're going to start planting barley. And we're going to go 1. And look at that. There's a grid now. I did a video on this that I posted before, so I won't go too in-depth into this. But this thing is absolutely life-changing. I mean, look how close together these are, but they're all growing just fine. Alright, so we planted the barley. Let's plant some turnips. Alright, and we have perfectly lined up crops. We save so much space that we don't even need all this farm area, so we're going to do some other stuff with all this area. But yeah, this mod is absolutely necessary to make your life a whole hell of a lot easier farming in this game. So yeah, alright. Well, thank you so much for watching. That's all the mods I have for now. I do have my eye on a couple more, and there are a bunch being developed every day. This game is absolutely blowing up, so, you know, I'll probably be posting a few more. Um, this is a side view of my base. If you want to tour my base, let me know in the comments. If you want to see any other mods, let me know in the comments. I can definitely highlight some other ones. I did one for the FarmGrid mod, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for other videos.